I would call it a doji. You get why? Because if we opened, we came down, and then we like came back up, and then we just stayed chopping in range.
Hmm.
So that happens, bro. Let me smart.
All right, let's see. All right, let me tag everybody.
So there was a lower news on Tesla. I guess their panels are like catching on fire.
Nice. That's always good. That's
I
the
mean,
key.
yeah, their car is doing it too. I don't know why this is like, so like, whoa, my God. Like, what do you mean? Like, at least it's a house. You have time to get out. The car is like an oven, man.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, it's the temperature.
She did. Yo,
Asked
Ellie says she wants to tell us whether the market is going up or down today. All right, Ellie. All right. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Say good morning, everybody. Oh, what? You keep calling everybody poopy. You don't know the state of their diapers. All right. So are we going up or down today?
Up.
Up, down? Perfect. That's all I needed to hear. Thank you, baby. That's exactly what happened in London. Up, down.
Ellie just had her doctor's appointment.
Good.
Yeah.
Got that in a little bit. Yeah. All right, baby. I love you. Bye.
Marijuana legalization bill filed by 2 Ohio lawmakers last week.
Let's get it.
Uh,
Let's get it. Morning, YouTube. Sorry, no camera. My face. It's not suitable for cameras today. So, except for I guess TikTok's weird. But when it dips, black market discount opportunities. There you go. Morning, my dude. He's just
So just to say, real quick, guys, I'm looking for a bounce on Apple, and then I'm looking for a rejection on Tesla. But let me just say one thing. If you look back at the charts, what happened November 15 when Tesla got this low? We just ripped right out of it with a, I would say, $50 day. I'm not saying this is going to happen today, but what I am saying is I'm not going to jump into a trade, right? We can literally just go up, reject, come down, and then literally just squeeze like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, everybody got squeezed, man. How many people lost money that day? It was funny to watch. I can't believe I made money that day out of the rejection, but it was what a time to be alive.
what a time to be alive.
Yeah. But yeah, if, I think Apple. Did you see that? I think Apple said something about their M3 chips. I was seeing that news earlier today. So
MU had news, you said?
Huh?
MU, you said had news?
No. Apple with like their M3 chips. There was something.
I can pull it up right here. Hold on a second.
Wait, Disney's moving too? Because if Disney moves, I like trading Disney. It's so slow, but like I don't know. I think wakes up randomly, dude.
So we are all.
Oh yeah.
Everybody
Ooh,
is.
take Disney today.
Yeah. So everybody is trading Disney right now. That I think big step. Me. We all got this inverse head and shoulders. My thoughts on it right now, or is it gap up? I think that gap gets. So I think the gap gets filled immediately, but I don't want to like try and like I'm just gonna read and react. But I do think that with the small gap and where it's at on the hourly, you're right up against the 50. So a quick retest just at the bell, and then a bounce up. And I'm looking just to take it to 151. I'll probably be mostly out of any weeklies around 150, 50, 150, 75, and then maybe let a few run. But I like the inverse head and shoulders on the hourly with the gap to 151. So I think that could make it's not a huge but I'm gonna size into it. I may take it at the bell, but and just kind of average down if we do that, but kind of see how we open.
There's, I'm definitely watching it. It's pretty far, and it can set up for a nice bounce, assuming it doesn't flush.
Wait, what?
But yeah, I want to watch it.
You said I don't know how you feel about my red windows. What are you talking about? My red windows. I am thoroughly confused. What are you talking about?
Apple had news about their chips, the M3 chip.
Harry Potter. Thank you, Alexis. That is, yes. That is me. Oh, the red tabs. I did change the color of the tabs. Yes, it's sometimes trading is hell. No, just kidding. I don't know what happened, to be honest with you. I would have liked it yellow. You played an apple, you said? Oh my god, dude, my god, that is a ugly. How did that happen, dude? Look at that gap up. What?
Yeah, there we go. That was Apple M3 chips will reportedly launch in 2023.
Yep, there it is. I see it. And yo, how about KeyBank just initiated a coverage on Apple with an overrate rating and a price target of $191.
That just happened.
That came in at 6 o'clock this morning. That's KeyBank too. So you know that's good stuff. So oh my god, dude, we got 10 minutes to the bell. Jesus, I really slacked.
Was it an upgrade, Garrett, or
upgrade? Initiates coverage on Apple with an overweight rating, and yeah, upgrade to 191. Yeah, that's an upgrade. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, that could move Apple today. Roku, where's my other standard?
Okay.
No, I got it.
Oh gosh, dude, I just saw this video on TikTok and it kind of made me sick. This lady built a whole house in the back of her yard for her dog.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's you gotta get out of that.
You saw that picture I sent you in admin chat, bro.
Yeah.
Almost fell through the floor, dude. I was like, no. Nobody should be able to say that. There should be rules.
Okay, so we'll have an interesting session.
I'm excited to see what happens here today. For sure.
Remember, James, Disney moves in correlation with two indices, with the S&P and the Dow.
Yeah.
So if the S&P and the Dow are up while the Qs are lagging, like Disney's gonna rip.
Why are you guys asking about Pitt this morning? With news on BP, what's going on with Sony? I'll go look at it myself. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing that.
No. Any week that you can sit in front of your computer and make money, it's a great week.
Yeah. Last week was a great week, which means this week we're gonna not be careful, but just tread lightly. We got a lot of big moves, so a lot of times big moves follow with short, choppy ones. But Sony's PlayStation plans subscription service to rival Microsoft's Xbox. That came in. How is Sony looking? Interesting. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. Can you hear my music?
No.
Really? Everybody else can. BuzzFeed is supposed to IPO today. Short that thing into the depths of hell. What? What's up, Big Drip? QQQ green today. I'm not quite sure.
Oh, dude, thanks, Kevin. That's so nice.
What happened?
Oh, he told me bless you. After I sneeze.
Oh, nice. Who do you think you are? The Pope? No. Just kidding. I will be watching Roblox today. Does anybody have any questions before we get started here? It's 9:23. I'm trying to log into my brokerage and everything right now.
You log in update, bro.
What?
That's why I log into my broker. The first thing I do is literally like log in because sometimes you get those updates. God, I hate them. Swim, bro. They would do that shit right into the open. God, Thinkorswim, man.
What are you talking about?
Thinkorswim. You don't remember, bro? Like when the market was still recovering, Thinkorswim started getting very scammy.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Into an influx of traders when we have like insane gap days.
Yep.
So it would lag at the open, and then how did they try to fix this? They'll give you an update right at the open, and then you'll be like, okay, it's gonna be 10 minutes, bro. It would be 9:30, like 5, and the update just finished.
Oh my god,
it was horrible, man. I hate that broker.
All right. Imagine in my head Pope trades with Potter stock. Oh, that'd be dope. You said Apple. I'll take Apple. I got 165.50. I'm not. That's the same level I had yesterday or the day before. Watch out, dude. Tesla still has a gap way up there. One day it's gonna go fill that gap inevitably. All right. So also watching Disney. Cool. All right. Well, that's one more setup. Well, yeah, you were watching that, so that's dope. Everybody's watching Disney.
Yeah. Let me put some bounds. So 147 more or less. 147 and 146.90. So 147. No, no, yeah, but like it was just for me. I think they. So the issue back then with TD was that it was just a big influx of retail. Remember, a good 70% of those people, they're like in crypto right now. They're not in options.
Hey man,
The market was recovering. Everybody was in eight options. If you guys didn't know, that was the funniest thing ever.
I know you're probably joking, but I do not and don't even know how to start with pumping crypto. So, good luck on that one. But my brother, or whoever, non-gender specific friend. I don't want to assume. Let's see here. I need the. Do you have the upgrade list from Bloomberg?
Which one do you? I can literally paste them all. Just tell me
That's
which
fine.
ones you
Yeah,
want.
just
Just
the
upgrades.
upgrades is fine. Yeah, I don't really care about downgrades. Oh, I got a bear mask. I got an extra one for you, Manny.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I bought two of them.
Beautiful music. That's this is you.
Yeah, that's me. It's the vibe, man. That's good.
Those are the upgrades for today.
AAL.
Fuck upgrades, AAL. Who gives a shit about that airlines, man?
Real. Yo, Facebook raises from hold to reduce. City
Yeah,
group.
but HSBC, that's like the equivalent of Citron.
They're dumb.
DWAC, I have okay. Disney's moving nice. I feel like Disney. I don't want to say it. I'm not gonna just say it, but Disney's moving nice.
Yeah, I'm ready for Disney. You could see a tap
Wow,
of 146.
holy shit!
Yeah, I know.
Mickey Mouse Club bounce.
Dude, be careful at the. I hope it doesn't reject immediately, but we'll see. What do you got loaded on Disney for contracts? I've got one.
Like from 147 all the way to 150.
Options?
There are those. All of them are gonna move nice.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought about grabbing 148s right off the rip. So
Yeah, exactly. If you take it into a bounce, I would suggest to grab like if we take it into, if it pulls back to like that 147 level and actually bounces, grab a 147. Like trust me, that should just keep saying, oh god.
Hey, Ali and Jerry, just because you guys aren't good at something doesn't mean that I'm not. And
Biden administration to announce diplomatic boycott this
Boom
week
Bap. I've never heard of you. Have a good day.
will not send official to the Beijing Winter Olympics.
Bye bye.
Okay, guys, so today, you know what? Fuck it, I'll stay on live, bro.
Cool.
I'll give like trip entries.
Yo,
If I go quiet, just know something's happening. Just kidding.
man, he's not speaking. We're scared. All right, let's see. Merck? Oh, McKesson. I thought that was Merck got a price target upgraded to 250. I was like, what the fuck?
All right, guys. So I'll literally say when I feel into something. One thing I do want to say though, if your risk tolerance doesn't allow you to hold something, don't hold because I am. I'm able to let some risk, ride. I know my tolerance, so just an FYI, let's just have a good session. Let's look at for those bounces, for those rejections, and let's see what we got. 1029.
All right, get ready, everybody. Deep breath. What's up?
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I got you. Sorry.
All right, so Disney and Apple are main watches into the opens.
Biden will not send U.S. officials to Beijing Winter Olympic. Oh wow.
Big. Hi guys.
FYI, below 107 Roblox, 107.77. You could see 105 retest today.
All right, guys. 5
Open.
seconds. Good luck. Disney's fading already.
Perfect.
Patience.
Open.
Nice. All right, Apple moving, no pullback. That's not good. We don't like that.
I want Apple above 165.50. Period.
AIHS semi-out technology announcing ride-hailing platform operating metrics for November. That's Alpha India Hotel Sandy. AIHS.
All right, patience, patience, patience. No movement from Tesla to the. Oh, there we go.
Disney. I have a bounce on Disney at 146.31 too. So
Scandinavia. Alpha November Echo G and
Let's watch Tesla for this rejection. I wanted to move more up. I want to see 105's print on the times and sales.
SURF Surface Oncology presenting clinical data on SRF 617.
S&P moving green. We might see Disney.
watch ABBB. This one actually.
That looks green.
Yeah. See.
Tesla is literally just stuttering.
DPR
Apple no pullback at the open. We're not interested in that. Remember.
Roblox flushing. Sorry.
At all.
I'm gonna take this.
CFD, BuzzFeed.
Tesla no move up.
BuzzFeed
Nope.
shares.
I think Tesla's a trend right now, so if you go short, be
from
careful.
Google Foxtrot Delta.
I'm grabbing a 105 put on Roblox here for this week. Just 3 contracts. If I can. Can I get filled, please? Stop loss for this is right above this supply. So that's one.
S&P and the Qs are fading.
Damn. ABBB.
Damn, no falls.
Dow
Apple's
Jones
already awake.
Industrial
It's
Average up
not
1% after
Disney's trying to hold them to VWAP, but with the S&P fading this aggressively, you might see Disney fade as well.
Composite.
I have a second bounce level too, Manny, that we could see if we see it right back down to 146 today. That could be a level.
On the way down.
Yeah. Right, Tesla's showing relative strength now. The spreads are still pretty wide, so I'm not interested.
Did anybody grab those 105s on Roblox? I only got a partial fill. That's why you guys didn't hear the demon.
Question for AdCom or out.
That's my order filled.
Disney's trying to diverge right now. So FYI.
Charlie and music way too much. Oh, wait, you can hear Charlie? Sorry about that.
Yeah.
How do you? My music is mad low. All right, let me change that. All right, that was that wick off. I was kind of scared of on Roblox there. That's okay.
Okay, I still see Disney's actually trying to fight off the market, which is very, very nice. I'm gonna give it this 5-minute close. I'm not gonna enter yet. There's a wick fill for Disney starting at 147.80, which is to that pre-market wick. So if you do take that, take it over that, and then use the top wick as a target. It's a like 40 or cent move more or less. Disney bids. Tesla's trying to go for that low. So this is the moment of truth for Tesla right here. If it closes below this level, then we're gonna see a pop green, and then you can start taking some shorts. But again, be careful. Tesla likes to squeeze. All right, Disney's going for that wick fill, guys. If anybody plans on taking it, the spreads are insanely wide, like $20 spread.
Roblox gave us a gnarly wick here, y'all. It's not terrible. Still watching it push down. It was a nice retest of pre-market lows. So I'm hoping that we go and make a new low here on Roblox. So I'm gonna add one more. Yo, I'm not getting filled. Sorry, I'm just not getting filled right now.
Okay, watch the close of all these candles right now. Tesla very aggressive close. Very, very aggressive. Okay, nice. Nice. All right, Garrett, load the candles.
What, cannon?
Yeah. I watched Tesla. Let this close happen. Just buy into strike to the upside. So when we start seeing people start covering and moving up, let's take shorts there. We have 990, which is our point of control, and the HMA at 988. So we can use stop losses at around 1,000. Let's let this close. Come on, close below the pivot. Close below the pivot.
Yo, come on.
Take that trade.
Dude, I'm in Roblox, but I can't. I'm trying to get filled on a full lot, dude. What is going on?
Insane flush from Tesla right there. Nice. Guys, if it doesn't go green, do not buy puts. A lot of IV on the. It needs to pop at least a little bit.
Jesus.
On Tesla, don't do this. God, come on, man.
All right, there's Roblox. I apologize, guys. Hopefully you guys got a better fill than I did. That was a broker error. Nothing I could do about that. I am green, but I'm probably not going to be able to stay in this trade as long as I wanted to. Anybody else in Roblox? If you actually got into Roblox right when I entered the first lot, you actually got IV jump on that one. That was really, really nice. But I was hoping to get a little bit heavier. There's a 104 or 105 flush. Wow, nice. Anybody in Roblox? You got Roblox? All right, cool. Yeah, I would highly recommend. We just crushed that target, guys. So if you, I told you guys I bought 3. I ended up getting filled on one more. I'm gonna go ahead and take a few off. These are weeklies.
All right, Tesla, nice.
Order fill.
Come on, more. Show me a
Order
green so
fill.
the IP can die down. I just want a little green count. All right, continuous flush from the S&P and the Qs.
Order filled.
Order rejected, you loser. I wish you would say stuff like 25%.
Apple's gonna diverge.
Spy's falling, Disney's falling. Disney has a look at the hourly. It's just a little baby gap, 146.
Tesla's only give us a break. Alright, guys, at this point, let's just wait for study to get exhausted on Tesla and let's take some upside positions.
Spy's flushing here a little bit. 150 bucks in 6 minutes. High five. Good job, dude. Someone's going to go to work today and have to work all day for that. So just to give you some perspective there, I think about that a lot. AMC. Good question. We'll take a look at it. I'll watch it. It is
Apple's divergence right now.
I like your divergence. I told some people about a price target on AMC, and I got to be honest with you guys. I know you're not gonna like it, but I really feel like you're probably gonna go into the teens. So, I think market. If you're really believing if you're playing just for gains, it's just not the stock for me. I hate I don't know, like I'd rather bet on biopharma like plays than play AMC at this point. Like and it's not because I don't believe in what they're doing, but it's just that I don't think that it's gonna work out for them the way that they want it to. But
I just grabbed some apples right here. Apples, geez. So apple 165s. Trying to see if we have strength. My stop loss is low day.
All right, if you guys are in Roblox, I got 67%, 70% here. Roblox, or excuse me, 70%. Almost 50%. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, cool. Another opportunity here to take profit as you flush 105. Hey, did anybody hold on to the Microsoft puts? Also, my Bros hedge, BROS hedge, if you guys took that with me or you're hedging your equity, which I know not a lot of people own Bros, but I'm up 100% on that equity or on that option. So that was a swing from last week. All right, profit taking happening here.
Apple's catching bids, so this is a moment of truth.
Oh yeah, you don't.
Order rejected.
Why? Don't say that. Take it back.
Order rejected. Order filled.
Oh, there we go.
I
hate when I do that. I hate when I double up on orders and then he's like, stop, I can't sell that many contracts. What's going on, lady? You okay? Everything good? What's the damn it for it? I see weakness on Roblox here. This is a point of control, which is 105. So play at your own risk at this point. We have to take into consideration. If you look at fib retracements, we're right there. Off of we have 103.50. So if you have runners and you want
Apple right here, going for the day.
nice, good job, dude. Oh yeah, you might go for that break there. Yeah, wow, what a heavy divergence.
Yeah, super heavy, but it's still getting sold into pops. So let's see. This candle needs to literally just take out and run to 167. Nice, Apple. Oh my.
Wow. So Affirm, if it does not bounce here, you just lost $100 on Affirm. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next couple of days you see Affirm. Yo, you guys, this is a gap on Affirm. Oh my God, the analysis. Oh my God, look at it go. Roblox, here we go, 103.
There's Apple, guys. Apple.
Manny's up, I'm down. Let's get it.
Let's say that, bro. Guys, have a limit sell on Apple.
No, I'm
triggered.
I
was going to sell orders.
I'm shorting Roblox, so that's what I meant by I'm down. You're up. Not I'm down. Like I don't have any.
All right, guys, all right here. Nice little chunk change to open the day. Just kidding. It was like $380.
I was about to say,
Could
dude.
have been nowhere.
$955 on Roblox, so can't complain there. But I would like to.
Congrats on that Apple bounce. So it was nice to spot relative strength on such a big beta like Apple, especially with SPY setting off. You know, it basically shows that there is strength somewhere.
Hello. Sorry, guys. I can't read a lot of comments. If you guys are trading with us or watching, I will take a break at some point. I do go live on YouTube, which is up there. You guys can leave your questions and comments in the YouTube channel. And you guys can also drop any questions or comments on our Twitter. If you guys have any questions about educational content, then you guys can, my Discord is filled with it for free. And the link is in the bio as well. So.
All right, we're gonna watch pullbacks on Apple into 165.60s unless we just keep ripping like we are right now. Let's go.
Roblox, guys, I think it's probably time to go ahead and get out of those calls. If you guys got out, that's a beautiful play. Don't be greedy. I'm gonna go ahead and let these runners find their resting place.
So we're getting a bit of setting and some pops. Disney, it bounced around literally that level that I said. I said 147 or like 146, 80 more or less. It bounced at 146.70. Woo!
All right.
Oh, Disney's picking up steam. I guess SPY is gonna V-shape. London prophecies.
London.
I'm gonna take Disney for the wick fill, by the way, if it happens here.
I will also take that with you. Also, yo, I'm out of Roblox, so I hope you guys got out of Roblox. That was a good play.
And then, is anybody in Netflix by any chance? Because wow, I don't know how to explain this. That was a sick bounce.
Damn, who the fuck took Roblox calls? That was a major bounce. 104.33 retest. Damn. Apple, wow.
Oh, dude. Yeah, dude, Apple, insane strength, bro. Insane. I'm gonna wait on a dip for that shit. Apple for sure is gonna go to 167.40. So let's try to catch a dip and then ride it up. I mean, it's gonna go straight to that. Disney's starting to move. Oh, look at SPY. Oh, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take. Hold on. I'm gonna take Disney.
Papa, are we reversing trend?
I am going to start lightly on a 149. Just one. Just one. We'll add. Say it. Say it. Order filled. Say it. Why are you not saying it? I like how it says partially filled / alive.
That shit's so annoying, dude. Because you gotta cancel. If not, you get a random ass fill.
Yeah, no, I'm about to order fill. There we go.
All right, Disney, nice. I want to let this candle close, guys. I don't want to get in right now because if the next open of the 5 is red, we're gonna get our contracts destroyed. I'm looking at Disney 150 calls, by the way. Those are gonna provide a nice gamma squeeze for the price, just because that's gonna be the next, big supply for Disney. You could trade out the money, whatever you guys want to do.
I took 149. I'm gonna take 150s too. I'm gonna
All right, look at this close on Disney. Very important. We closed right off. We closed the point of controls.
Yeah, see that.
VWAP, if VWAP holds, then it's gonna go up. Apple dip.
Wow, what a bounce on Roblox. That's okay.
I just filled into Disney. I'll stomp out if we break VWAP.
I'm in Diz heavy. Oh god, I started scaling in nicely. Like really small. Let's see.
All right, point of control on Disney just moved out. Come on, Diz, show me that. Oh, Disney, where you going?
He's not okay, very nice.
Here comes Mickey.
Oh, yuck.
Disney needs to break 147.80 to start that wick fill to 148.40 dollars.
Okay, great. Cool. Cool.
Come on, Disney, don't lose strength against the market now. Come on, we're doing so well.
Until my voice changed. I'll give it time, dude. It'll pop.
Oh crap! I just realized I'm looking at Spy. I'm like, why is the chart like that?
Alright. I'm watching it on the
All right, there's our wick fill on Disney commencing.
look at that hourly candle.
Oh,
Dude.
let's go.
Look at that hourly
Here
candle.
we have 148.40, which is our target. That's the ATR towards the top, right?
Yeah, my target. So there's a gap fill that I'm projecting that we fill. It doesn't have to fill completely, but I do think that 150, obviously that's a psychological number. That's going to be the first hit, and that's where most major moving averages are. So
Yep.
you'll likely consolidate there. It's Monday, so you can get away with holding a little bit if you're day trading. But
Oh, that's fine. Disney's gonna take off.
all right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab those 150s. Order.
Guys, 15% off Disney here. Scalpers, if you're in heavy, trim into strength. We just broke 148 on the ass. Let's go.
Yo, Roblox with the gasolina, dude. I should have grabbed Roblox off the dip. The next entry would be a 111.50 and then really 112.50.
I just trimmed out most of my Disney exposure, letting a runner ride
This man.
into my target. Netflix, insane strength. Wow, today was a great day. I expected this day to be so shitty, and look at my P&L.
Yeah, I'm doing really well right now. Beautiful fill. Beautiful fill.
I should trade live with you guys more. You guys give me good luck.
Good luck.
It's Garrett's voice. I haven't heard it in so long, so that's why. You see, but I don't know what to say about Tesla besides there was some pretty smart thinking, not aping into puts. And if anybody waited for the setting strength to end, congrats. That's a sick bounce. That's a $40 move right there.
Nice. Yo, Disney's doing the thing. Let's go. Let's go, Disney. Disney.
Tesla targets 990. It needs to break 990 to then go for that high of the day, and then I have rejections at 105 and 115.
Doc, you sign your rights away. Do you have I feel like that's a bad word. What's Kusama? Do I have Kusama? Why?
No, I'm glad you understand when I say like 105. I know Tesla's like 1,000 something. It's easier.
All right, yo,
Oh, Disney.
I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you guys. Let's go. Let's go.
Congrats. There's that target.
That was a 4 admin alley hoop right there, dude. All right, I'm trimming.
Just everybody pass it to each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start scaling out of the 149s, like as planned. Yo, what is going on, broker man?
Okay, so one thing I want everybody to know, Disney, it needs to break 148 holding and hold because that's our ATR right there. Once we break that, we could continue higher, but you got to remember we have a bit of supply around this zone. So we're gonna
Yes,
need
sir.
market strength to take us higher. If you're in heavy, I really recommend you trim exposure because look how SPY is. SPY cannot hold above its ATR. If SPY shows weakness, Disney will definitely fall with it.
Yeah.
All right, so don't hold the big position. You know, remember we're still in a very like sensitive market because of this whole new virus shit. What's up, bro? Why are you below 200, bro?
Gang. Bro, oh my god. Someone pumped that thing up.
Yeah, look at that. That candle close was below the Disney. Seriously, be careful. I can see flushes around this.
Let's go. Trimming.
Great day, dude.
Oh yeah. Hey, you want to
Order filled.
Thank you, dude. Why are they lagging so hard today? I'm not happy with this execution this morning.
Are you on your desktop?
Yeah. It's weird, dude. I'm just kind of laggy. I mean, maybe I'm just bougie. I could just be bougie. It's my money and I want it now. All right, I'm still in. Yeah.
Disney trying to show SPY. It's a SPY. I don't want it to start shopping, man.
Let's.
But SPY needs to get over 456.71. Once we clear height of day and just keep moving up, Disney will for sure get carried higher.
Look at that wick on the 15-minute on SPY, dude. I have a feeling we might go and at least test the point of control, which is 457.85. All right, good Disney. Still got 150s. 23% on the first entry, the 149 that I took first.
Moderna shorts. I got you, bro. My bad. I didn't see it. No, bro, it's way too windy, man. I wouldn't feel comfortable in this trade. Look at this.
Oh, I just got a great idea. I'm going to sell shorts that have nickel on them.
I would do it.
Trevor's face right on the pocket. Yeah, I'm getting shit fills too.
How you guys getting back fills though?
No, I'm not.
You're just not getting full order.
So it's that, and I think it's just maybe a lot of people trading today. It just feels laggy right now. Like when I try to get filled, I have to cancel and refill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's shit. Like with Apple, I filled and I got a partial filled and I pressed it again and then I got filled on both of my initial orders. I was like, what? That's too much size. That's really why I took profits because I didn't feel comfortable.
Oh, Coke can go for that gap fill, $54.75 to $55. Disney is at that wick, 149 wick. I'd like to see Disney push into this gap now. We're at that gap pretty much. We're 149.31. Gap starts 150 is the previous low of day on that gap fill, so you're gonna get resistance there. I will not hold through that, so I'm still in. Sheesh. Netflix is ripping. Why is Roku not ripping?
Yeah, dude, Netflix is absolutely sending it since the open. Ever since it bounced 601, I feel like a whole hedge fund just went all in.
Oh, look at tap that previous supply. I still have Netflix, but I'm from my original fill. I'm still red as fuck. I don't know what they have, but I have a light position in Netflix. That's just it hurting. The first one anyway. The first signal I took on. I would need to. I need to get above 625 or some shit like that.
Well, look at that. It's not even 10 a.m. and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have made some nice money today. That's awesome. That's how trading should be.
Dude, Roblox was amazing. Disney, amazing. Netflix, amazing. Fucking, let's go, dude. I can't.
People was nice of that bounce.
Yeah, that was good play, dude. Wow, what a great play.
It's just patience, man. That's what I try to tell everybody. When you get these giant rippers, they just off the open, not even care for anybody, just rip screen. Just be a little patient, man. If you're a little patient, I promise you're gonna get a better fill and you're gonna get a better exit.
Why?
Because here's how you draw the plan really fast.
Hey.
So this is your candle. The stock came down. Okay, this is my VWAP. I'm gonna get in. If the stock makes a new low, there's your stop loss. If it doesn't, if it just keeps wicking and it doesn't make a new low, why would you sell?
Real quick, 314, 50, and 315. That's where I'm looking to enter Facebook for a run to 324 minimum, personally. But I'm looking for contracts that expire a little bit later. Disney's getting not faded, but it is showing weakness here. This candle in particular is not my favorite looking candle here. So if you guys are in Disney, this may be those 150s. I'm still intact with green. I am green on those, but if we close a candle below here, yeah, if we close a candle. I was just gonna say, I'm out of all of the 149s and just have some 150s. Those runners I was talking about, those are at 5%. The rest of them I got out for over 27. So I'm good to go.
So this is back to what I was saying with I was looking contrary to Disney. So let me show you guys something. And this is why, like, it's a pain in the ass looking at so many charts, but you just gotta look for certain things. Look,
Yeah, I'm probably gonna.
that's 5. Let me show you guys Disney right now. It's the exact same chart. You guys see the ATR? That failed break and hold of the ATR. That's it. Once you get that weight that formed and then close below it,
Yeah.
that's a bunch of sellers coming in.
Yep. That, and it's almost like just a giant red. I mean, you could think of it from 149.90 all the way down to 148. So. All right. Well, good entry, good exits on the way up. That makes these last runners on 150 easy to close. So, and even if they lost, like I'm up 1.8% right now. Even if I'm just hanging on to them because I do think that we could see whether it's just accumulation right here in this zone, but there is a chance that we could still go and fill that gap. Which I'm looking at the hourly. And I'm looking at SPY, and SPY's 15-minute. You got two major wicks here off of that 450, 360 level. So there is buyers present for sure. So
Yeah, but it looks like just that choppy, shitty actions.
yeah.
Wow, dude, look at the Dow. Holy crap! How is BA today? I knew it.
I hate that stock.
I hate it.
Oh my god, but look at it, dude. Oh my god, look at Boeing. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
Wow, look at that 4 hours.
Dude, the opening candle, right? That was the Dow strength. The second candle, that was the S&P. And then the rest were just the Dow.
Yo, I might break my rule, dude. How do I?
Don't do it, Gary. Don't do it.
But look at it. Look at it, Manny.
Look
Look at it, Manny. Look at it. It's an inverse on his shoulders with a gap.
No, she's not loyal. Don't do it. Don't choose it, Bowie.
Oh, come on. That's going to go fill that gap.
No, it's not gonna fill anything. It's gonna go up and then fake you out. That's what it's gonna do and fill you with hate. The only thing it's gonna fill you with is hate.
Yeah, and the only way that it's gonna fill that gap is if I don't get in. So here we go. No, I'm just kidding. I'm good, guys. Nice. A lot of you guys are done trading. That's the way it ought to be. And that's, I keep talking about this one thing, but we've got 560 people. Hey, Breezy, shut the. Oh, sorry, I gotta wash my mouth. Sorry, this dude. I ought to show you guys. This dude's. Hold on. This is funny. I love when people like this are like. This shit cracks me up. Oh my god, I'm following 660. I gotta go unfollow somebody. Yeah, this B-Res 1520. Yeah, let's see. B-Res 1520. Oh, I don't like this repeating of my voice. Let's see. Yeah, go find B-Res 1520. Yeah, sorry, homie, but if I don't take advice from you immediately, I'm not judging you, but for you to call me an idiot and I'm out here doing it, I don't see any value here. So that chicken looks extra dry, though.
If you're gonna call someone an idiot, bro, can you back up your P&L year to date? We're in December, so you can't say, nah, it's not right. Show it. Like whoever that guy is, give him my name, my Discord name. You have to send it to me. I don't want to see an Excel sheet. I want the paper one.
Give it my name.
Oh my god, it came your name.
Just send it to me. I want to see it.
You guys making any money?
Oh yeah,
If you aren't making money, you're not trading.
real.
Just setup after setup. If you're biased, you're losing money though.
Man, it's lit.
Facebook
Right?
thing.
Aren't you in Netflix calls, dude? Like, where's the Lambo, bro?
My stuff is, well, I'd stay humble, man. It's rolling. We rolling.
It's rolling.
We're rolling again. It's a trend. We're on a trend.
Larry, we actually did get those. So
Trending. Always roll. You got that right, buddy.
New hourly opened up just now. Apple went for height of day, so I think this might have relative strength. Yeah, Apple looks just like SPY.
Guys need to get in the IWM. I gave you a target in the 220s, man. I read that chart, and it's I don't like small caps, but the chart is saying be in a 220. And I posted the signals; those are up big. VIX should come back to around 25 and change. Got a SPY target of 463. You want more? I got a small bounce on the Qs. All the levels are posted, and I'm trading every single one of those targets, and they're ripping. Intel's smoking. Disney's up. Netflix up. Facebook's up. Still like PayPal. Not worried about it. Square's getting obliterated. It's on me. Still have plenty of time. Yeah.
real quick.
All smoking.
Hey, all right. The last runners on Disney that I talked about. This is the scalp, different from Rolly's play, but I am now in that. I'm still in that wick fill. I'm still in Disney, and the TP target is still exactly the same. My hands.
I only have one square, man, Dingus. I still like it. I like the chart.
Is that goof or not? Is it goof?
My termite man's here. She wants to eat him. She's all 4 pounds over her.
Not the same with mine.
You res, bro. Just go to a different stream, dude. Nobody cares.
Yo, Disney guys, doing that wick fill. Looks like we got relative strength.
Hold on a second.
Facebook 325, 1223s are lit.
Hey, it's Danger Dan and anybody else in here who doesn't like what I'm doing, I don't give a fuck. I help people consistently. I teach them how to write options, sell, cover, all that good shit. If you guys aren't providing value in the same fashion that I am, you can get off my stream. At this point, I've been helping people for months and months and months. And the only reason that most of you men, and I will say right now, including you, Danger Dan, most of you men are so sensitive that you see somebody else doing something successful that you have to attack me. So I'm here to help. And if you don't want my help, get out of my stream. You know what I'm saying? Because like this man just made $300. I want people to make money. I'm trying to fuck these courses up. I'm on the right side of the trade, and I'm also on the right side of this whole stock shit. I'm here I'm not even friends with actually half of these other content creators out here because they are trying to wax you guys. So just for future reference, if you guys don't like the way that I trade, then I'm not the trader for you. It's that simple. If you're selling covered calls, you obviously like something that's yours. Deal. That's your thing. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody cares. 848 people right now are watching me, and I hope that I can help you, every single one of them. If I can't, then I may not be the teacher for them, and that's okay. But I am only offering help here. So for you guys to attack me, that's on you, and it doesn't really affect. I go to sleep at night chilling, so you know you're not hurting me. Even though I know most people are going to cycle back in the system, it will restart again. But my Discord also is filled with a free course that's totally free. The link is in my bio. And I'm literally paying graphic designers to make it for you guys. So anyway, you guys have a good one.
Yeah, there's a lot of gaps that are great right to gaps.
Excuse me. I love gaps, Rolly.
It's great. They're great. Well, I mean, your probability just goes up exponentially. They don't always fill, except on the VIX. What you guys about the VIX? I do like the VIX to cool off. Back to that resistance at 25 and change. I've got it in front of me. It's posted. It's still staying up. Tells you the shorties are funny signals on closing candles. There's a lot of half signals. If you look at the long shadows, you can see that some of the directional stuff, some buyers are getting exhausted and starting to form a pivot point. Or so there's some tricky closing candles, but this pop looked like it was Because I don't like the VIX going up. That tells me that
I'm a rich nerd. What are you talking about, Grace?
sellers are still out there, man. Careful on the IWM because if this it should
Hold on.
get back.
Hey, Grayson, your mom and daddy paying for your college, bro, and then you're on TikTok trying to roast me, dude. Listen, dude, just be grateful that your parents are paying your way through college. I don't have any parents. Don't come on here and call me a nerd, dude. I'll take nerd all day. I'll be a nerd because at the end of the day, I don't care. Losing on the 105. Why are you hanging on to that foot, brother? That we closed out of that. Is there enough info? Yeah, there's enough info in there. There's enough info in there. I'm just not in the mood today. You know, I'm just really not in the mood for people. It's just today. Tomorrow will be fine. I'm in Georgia.
All the targets except for IWM. I could play one more week out because let's say that.
Is that Baidu I see on my screen?
Oh no. Dude, today is like just my car next or something.
Oh my god. Why does Baidu and BA have a gap, bro? What is this toxicity that's calling my name?
Not China.
Oh my Jeff, isn't that the Chinese president, Zhao Fi? Is that
Fun.
uh
Be nice to all our talkers. We love everybody.
yo, that is hilarious. All right. Well, does anybody in here want me to take a look at a chart or anything like that? I'm chilling with some 150s on Disney, and that's about it. Oh my God, Spruce! What the heck is that? What is that? Have you ever seen the TikTok video?
Disney's gonna rip your face off. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that bad boy.
50th of the month is Monday.
Dude, we should like keep ripping Disney and then just all meet up at Disney. And then short it while we're at the park.
There we go.
We're gonna be right.
I had a lot of puts on Disney, but there was some that were going the other way, so I stayed kind of low key. That I was hammering on Mickey.
Oh God.
No way, Disney actually sold out, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, we should bet it.
Yo, I feel awful fucking watching that, dude. What? Yo, I feel like I should delete that. That's just the worst thing I've ever.
25.
Manny,
Yo, that video is so fucked up, man.
it's so bad.
That's crazy.
Oh my God, that's too good. All right, Disney is showing buyer strength right here. Look at this 5-minute candle, guys. I really feel like we make a new high here on Disney, and guess what? It's 10:08. We're almost 10:30. If we made a new high here, that'd be sick. So,
Well, guys, I'm gonna right here. I got my target already on Apple. I just sold my runner. It was up about 80%. I had one left.
my Discord does have beginner information. The link is in the bio.
Wow, Disney though, that's a nice wick on Disney. That's a point of control and the 5 EMA.
Do you see that? That 5? Yeah. So think about this, right? Like, and I think about the psychology behind that. Like, can you imagine a reversal coming off of that? Like, that's showing me right now that buyers are but coming off of that point of control and looking to take this higher. Because if it was going to fall, it would have already done so. But why does BA? No, I'm not trading BA. But Baidu, though, we only short Baidu. Oh.
Does this kind of day?
There we go. 149. We're in the money. I haven't done that in a while.
Alright, bro, I'm gonna get off here. I have some things I gotta drop off the mail and shit.
All right.
So I hope you guys had a great day. Congrats to everybody's green.
Order.
Now the IWM calls, I gave it to you guys, they're printing.
All right, have a good day, everybody.
Big day, Kebby. All right, let's get it, buddy. Good job, guys. Look at, man, I love days like this where it's just not like a whole slew of shit coming in. It's just nice moves. That's nice. So small caps are moving right now, right, Rolly? IWM's moving, so we might have some small cap movers. There we go. Nice. A little bit of that juju. Not Ace Ventura. What's the spy guy? Mojo juice, the mojo. Oh, yeah, what? Oh my, Ace, Austin Powers. There it is. Mojo, baby, yeah.
I gave my wife a little Christmas cash. I said, please don't give me a hard time for the shard. She's okay.
She took it, so she had to leave you alone.
Yeah, Tony, just like the old Brandon Boston street cash.
Wait, did you hear what right? Who shard? I sharded? No, I didn't shard. What?
That's a huge move. If that gets target, you want to talk about.
Some guy asked what trading platform this is. It's trade station.
Adding again. So you have a huge position. That will hit by early next week, if not sooner.
Affirm, yeah, Affirm did go and fill that that gap, I believe. I really should have got Baidu, but I'm gonna go ahead and just not. So technically, Affirm still could go for. Wow, that was weird. That music.
I might give me all the strikes.
Oh, Disney baby, let's go. Let's go. 41%. If anyone has 141s, which whoops. 150s are 34%. Trim out, my friends. Trim.
Order filled.
Ah, thank you. Bruh. Yep, there's Facebook. Go look at that 4-hour chart too. It starts to make a you can
2 hours ago, everybody get a 325.
Yep, 325s are sick. I grabbed one of those. I think that this could even go to the 340s, Rolly. You might get some extra bucks on that bad boy. That thing's ready to rip. Just looking at the nice tendies. Let's go.
10 power.
Can I look at Airbnb? Sure thing.
My guy here, hang on, let me get
it. Okay, so take a look at where you're at as far as levels are concerned. So you can see right there. This is actually right where you IPO'd, right around the same price on Airbnb, if I'm not mistaken. I think you open. Oh, maybe not. No, yeah, you open up there. So you're bouncing off of that 165 level. That's obvious. This is a zone right here. So that being said, you have a multitude of different things that could happen here. In my opinion, if you back above 176.85, there's a good potential to retest the 180s, maybe even the 172s. But if you stay in this range and continue to chop, then my bet would be to the downside. But at the moment, you're bouncing really, really well. That's a lot of cash right there. And it's even holding a divergence from its indicator. So at the moment, finishing around 174 would probably be really bullish. 175 extra bullish. anywhere above that 177 mark right here, and a close there could end up being really profitable. So it does look good. At least for right now, but you're kind of in that mode where you're going to need to obviously we only make money by reacting to the market. In this case, let's look. I think what is really important here is, yes, okay, a bounce off of the bottom of supply or demand, but what with what strength? So that question can be answered by taking a look at relative volume. So you can go to the regular trading hours and take a step out and just say, okay, here's my hourly chart, maybe even 4 hour. What are we looking like as far as momentum is concerned? And it's relatively low, but higher than average. So if you finish, and you more than likely are going to go up to I would say 180, 115 or 180, 150. If you head up to that level, that's where you're going to need to really kind of figure things out. But I think the one thing actually missed this, but I see it now. Airbnb has a gap to fill at 190.31 all the way to 195.85. So out of this zone, that would be the first target to the upside for me. So, all right, if you guys are in Disney, high five, Rolly, and Big Step, and fucking Manny. All three of us took this. We just beat the dog crap out of Disney 4 different ways. Yeah, Facebook did send it. Q's bouncing. I think that Facebook still goes, and I agree with Rolly. I think 325 is an excellent target. That's the daily 9-day moving average. Also the previous level that you broke. So, yep. All right. There's Disney. How we doing today, guys? Nvidia. So one thing that I'm noticing, y'all, yeah, BA looks good. One thing that I'm noticing, guys, is especially some of the people on TikTok, mostly on TikTok, you guys are saying I missed a play, or you guys I should have took this one. I'm never, if you can get that out of your mind, you'll find yourself being a little bit more successful. I don't care, and I don't say this to be, I don't mean this in any type of way. I just don't care about what I miss. There is sometimes I see a stock that I like to play and I see that it's moved and I get FOMO. I'm a human, but I know that there's always going. I think that's one of the first things I had to deal with is just coming to grips with reality that I'm not going to catch all of them. I'm going to catch the ones that I planned on catching, and if they don't move the way that I wanted, then I'm going to set up a plan to play something else. If it moves before I can, it just is what it is. So J Paul back in control. Brian Green, let's go. Disney being attacked by admins. That's awesome. Good bounce here on Nvidia. You should see those are 2 giant wicks off Nvidia. I do not see Nvidia falling any further quite yet. So if you're in Disney though, probably another opportunity to trim out as well. So
Entry on out again, just clear 218 spot heading to 463.
325 on Microsoft. Those of you asking on Microsoft, that's kind of where the moment of truth lies for a retest of 329. What, Roblox? So you actually had a gap on Roblox, and that's why you ended up moving this way. So 112.13 and 113 even is where Disney, or excuse me, where Roblox will likely push from. So it actually hit my target. So my target 104.20 was the first target there. So good play on that one as well. I don't even have Charlie playing right now.
And 390, 1215, is 393 for the seals. Bigger for him.
How's it going, everybody?
Phil, I had a bunch of good Phil. I got green. Facebook was smoking.
Disney just tapped 149.93. I still think we see that the rest of that gap get filled, which is into the 150s.
Added heavy to INTC 51-12-31 at the large position. That is another face ripper right there.
You said, what is that? DLHC.
INTC Intel.
Oh,
Those calls are ripping.
oh, nice.
I have a lot of contracts. We are approaching 40% on the two call. Spy 460s are green. PayPal's are up 15%. Netflix up 19%. Want some more? IWM is up 9%. Coke is up 27%. Facebook, we already said. Disney calls up 33%. Apple calls 64%. 170 calls. Want some more?
Let's see. You said DLHC. What was that? Mobo. I think I get a close at 1325. It's going up. If it doesn't close there, maybe back down to 1280. I just want some backup thoughts, see if I'm reading the charts right. So at the moment, right, you just climb to the top of that zone, and that's that 1360, right? So you actually have pulled back to the previous day's close. If you start moving into that close and you're down in the, like you said, the 1280s, that's where if you lose that, right, it's more than likely 1263 and then potentially that 1221. But at the moment, you would want to bounce here and finish up. So that's the, you don't want to really try and like cruise. And then of course, you know, the liquidity here on this stock is extremely low. So you know, it's not like a face ripper at all. But didn't somebody ask me about Airbnb? I actually may take a position. That thing is absolutely fucking ripping. Excuse my language. That thing is absolutely ripping. I should have took it when I mentioned something. Wow. You know what? Hold on one second, guys. A little bit late.
You guys give me a hard time. Oh, I'll rest my case, man. Hey. I have a lot of failure forward. I am fired up. Fired up. I'm addicted to winning, man.
Tiger blood. Man,
All industry targets are hitting. I like me now.
yo, I'm taking a fucking December 17th 195 strike. You know what? No, excuse me. I'm taking a 190 strike light position here. It's already been running, so you could get a pullback. We're all averaged down. So different account size. If you guys aren't, you know, there's a $300 contract. The reasoning behind this play right here. Also, Disney still, yeah, Airbnb. So again, we're up against some major moving averages. Set your own stop loss according to your position size. I'm adding bit by bit. And the real slam where I slam the keys are going to be at 180.61 and then even adding at 185. And the reasoning behind this is a gap fill. So I will be so there's a gap to fill on the hourly starting at 190.37 and closing at 195.65. There's even a gap at 197.25 all the way to 202. So I mean, if you're really, really feeling, you know, spunky, you could go December 31st and you could grab, you know, maybe that 200. But I personally am just going to stay with a little bit of shorter expiration. Big bounce there. I just don't want to get smoked. So I see right now at least 180 short term. All right, Disney. If you guys are in Disney, great job, everybody. That's over 50%. I am again. It's a good time. A good time to close or take some profit here. So, do with that.
The KO position, I'm adding a KO 7, adding strength.
Order filled.
All right. Profit taken on there. Airbnb, again, 180s are likely gonna rip your face as well, potentially with that gap up there. So big push, guys, big volume on Airbnb. All right, what a day! Great job, guys. A lot of you guys were done before the day was even started. That's a beautiful thing.
About done.
What's going on with the sauna? Yo, BA, man, BA. I tell you what, I don't trade it that much, but sheesh. It sure has amazing setup, guys. Just the technical setup here is probably I couldn't have imagined a better technical setup. For me, that's my opinion. I love the inverse head and shoulders, and I love gaps. And when you put two of them in the same play, I just it doesn't seem. And I did make a rule, so I have to stick to it. But I do see this gap getting filled to 210 on BA. So 60% on those ones. Yeah. Great job. Great job, everybody. How far off it? Okay. Disney Hive Day 150. Guys, remember 150.50 and 151 is where that gap completely closes. So great play today, guys. Great patience. Take the money. Don't be greedy. Whoo, way too much espresso.
PayPal calls, I told you we're a 4-star play, they are over 20%. Heavy D on that one, along with Facebook. Like heavy to Coke. There's a lot of profit on Coke. I bought a ton of contracts when they were down. I have faith in your plays if you're gonna put them out there, folks. That's straight up. It's heading to 463 is our target. That's within 1 week. Like that. In it, 460s.
All right, Disney guys, I gotta scram. I gotta get some money here. I'm gonna take the money and run.
Order filled.
Yeah.
Order filled.
Let's go. Beautiful. 70%.
Well, the group's being stable.
Nice. That's why I set up that trade with the 149 contracts. I bought 149s as they approached and went into the money. I took profit, allowing me to hang on to the cheaper 150s. I felt very confident in this particular movement today, just simply based off of that really nice gap. So, and that gap is about to go get filled. Let's get it.
Four-figure trade never gets old. Never gets old.
No.
Securing the bag.
Wow, Airbnb already 14%. If you guys went long, weeklies, you guys probably got an even better percentage if you did. Damn.
Price of the big splits. VIX is heading to 25 a chain. It's too expensive. I'll chase it. Should get the cool off below 26. Let's keep it up. Buy on the way to 463 is your target. The actual target's posted in my channel. FedBM, I like that to break through the 220.
Sexy big text. Get out of here, dude. Just go. Nobody cares.
Buy calls 460 just went green. May want to trim the profits. I had a boatload of the stocking suffered. C calls we've hit twice now. They're over 40%. So It's all up to you now if you want to promote it. At some point, you got to secure the product for it. Be greedy. Wake up one morning, it's all gone.
Mhm.
Back after a while, you can jump on the car. I started Intel is higher. I'll get to see when I come back. See you.
See you in a little bit. Yes. Hi. So your analysis, Ellie. I'm gonna have to ground you because you said that it was gonna go up and then down, but it went down and then up. Did you just have it backwards? Oh, okay. Never mind. You're fine. Everything's fine. Yep, it went up. Look at the money.
Oh yeah, I see a monkey.
You see it? No, not monkey. Money.
No, that's monkey. Now, mommy.
Know what I mean? What? Wow, she took that from me. No, what? No, I'm. What? I see.
I'm Mickey.
Oh, you're Mickey? Guess what? Mickey's going up. Mickey gave us some money.
Me too.
Yep, he gave me money.
Me
Oh, don't type.
too.
No typing. No. Very good reversal. Watch AMC above $31. Sandwich. Oh my gosh. What is this, Tigger? Yeah. Wow. Yep. There you go.
Okay, you.
All right. Well, there's the rejection. I see it. There's the rejection. Oh my God. Rejection. Wow. My English failed me there. Rejection there. On at the gas bill. Future wolf out of Wall Street. She's just trying to play, but right here, baby.
No, no.
You can't touch that. It's gonna be broken. Oh no. That's right. Our table's broken. Do you want?
Sure.
My daughter is literally great. Yep. You don't. Oh my God. What's up?
More.
Charting with children. Yeah, different energy. I have 2 kids. I am almost 30 years old. Yeah, she's in the business.
Everybody says they can have kids, but we're
Anyway, dude, I gotta get kids now. That's not how it works, me. It's not like a doctor's appointment. Oh man, I'm 40. Gotta go get that checkup. I'm up 500 today with no trades. Let's go, Zebo. Yeah, these are my notebooks. We're not gonna open those. Yeah, kids are hella expensive. They're like a put option on your life, except for like you win, but you know. Mhm.
That's that way, Daddy. That way.
Uh-huh. Alrighty, y'all. I am again, if you guys wished, yeah, great TP on Disney right there. If you guys I will be back on a little bit later. Thank you, baby. I need to start go be careful about that, Doug. I need to start making some.
You want more? More grapes?
Another grape. What's wrong with NVIDIA?
Be
Is that video still flying? Oh, did it? Oh, did you catch the bounce on NVIDIA? Best morning for me so far. Up $1,500 to Sam. Anon, great job. I'm not hungry. Make sure you guys are taking that profit. NVIDIA is showing a tiny bit of weakness, but it's still strong. All right, guys. I'm gonna hop off for just a few minutes. My daughter's stole some weird stuff. Shh, what, baby? All right, I see. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to yell so loud. I mean, I guess you do, but anyway, hope you guys had a great morning. I'll be back on in just a little bit, not too long. And if you guys have any questions or anything like that, I'm happy to answer those. But I got a couple things I got to take care of. Guys, this is I think one thing that is helping, as a group, is the awareness as we make gains. There's a lot of people who get blinded by their gains just like they do their losses. And, it's important to have perspective. And I think just reflecting on, the days that we've had and what's going to be happening going forward, this is a great example of why being prepared is so important. And having a good attitude. We expect to come out here and we expect to crush it. All the admins, super just amazing. Everybody came out. We all had a plan. We all smoked Disney. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful afternoon. I'm gonna just answer a couple questions here on TikTok. And I'll be with you guys in just a little while. So again, if you guys have other things to do, remember it's good to have other investments and other hobbies and occupations that we take advantage of trading, to leverage our investments. And so we got to keep that in mind. So, but anyway, you guys have a wonderful afternoon. I'll talk to you soon. Peace. Today I had no emotions, no fear of loss, nor greed. Amazing. No expectations, just reading and reacting. Exactly. All right, man. All right. All right. Thoughts on Visa? We'll take a look at it. Visa is curling up at the moment. So Visa right here. What program? I'm using TradingView. The link is in my bio for TradingView. So Visa at the moment, I know you can't see it in great detail, but there is a large gap on the daily starting at 208 and closing at 212. More than likely, I would expect for whether it's not going to be a straight line, but more than likely within the next 2 to 3 weeks, you should see Visa go and fill at a minimum that gap. You have broken downtrend on Visa, at least short-term downtrend. And you are over what I use, or a lot of people use as the whole ribbon indicator. So Visa right there, you guys can see really nice break and downtrend. This is actually, yeah, there we go. Really great break and downtrend. There's a gap again. All gaps get filled. So whenever you're looking at a trade, if you see a gap on the chart and you have all of your data paid for, because a lot of times you'll see gaps and it'll just be missing data. But if you see a gap, it ups the probability of that trade by a lot, because if 92 to 100% of gaps are going to get filled, except for companies who go bankrupt or fraudulent, those type of ones, they leave gaps, but most gaps are going to get filled. So wow, that is cold. Oh. So I do like Visa. Visa looks really good. So, no, I use TradeStation, which actually can link. It can link with TradingView, so you can actually see your positions if you wanted to. So Tesla should gap down to 450. So you're not going to gap down to a gap. So if you notice here on the daily candle on Tesla, you actually wicked down to 948. Damn, I crushed that analysis. You actually wicked down, but your buyers are stepping up and holding the 984 level. So no straight lines, and you actually have a gap above you at $1,000, 1,000, and closing at 15. So you do have a small gap up there. You may go fill that gap and let these moving averages catch up, or there is a downtrend, and instead of giving the bears a fair shot, they'll bounce this back up and have it retest the 1085 level. And then at that point, you could pull back down and go and fill that gap. But at the moment, the pressure buyers are stepping up. It's going to be crucial to see how we close. So any other questions? What's up? Besides SHIB? Yeah. So how do I start doing stock trade? So, it's good to start with, where's the robe? It's, getting washed. Get out of here, Nicola. Nicola, for real? I'll look at it in a minute. So getting started, usually you want to start with like having some type of investment portfolio where you're just putting aside a little bit of money here and there to build up something. And then as far as trading is concerned, I have a step-by-step process in my Discord for free with a bunch of course material. So please feel free to look at that. How do I feel about Bitcoin falling? I kind of expected it. I actually posted multiple times when to take profit. How do I know when to pull up? I got 2 kids, so I don't. Sorry. Usually, I have a target, entry, exit, and stop loss. So my target gets hit, and I'm out of most of it. All right. So the bar graph on the right. So this is going to be called volume profile. So if you guys see this big red line, right, that's going to be called the point of control. And that's going to be where the highest amount of volume. Volume represents the amount of shares traded in a given time frame. This is going to be the amount of shares traded in a given price mark, which will show you where the most strength is. So when I see something like this, it lets me know that on the daily, the majority of the buyers on Tesla, or the majority of the volume, happened down in the $800 level, which could be why you see a lot of profit taking up here. But that's what that's going to do for me. And I use the visible range, and that means as I zoom out and more data comes in, this will change and the point of control will change, showing me where the true volume is. If you zoom out, the true it's funny, there's a ton of holders down in the 140 range, and even down in the 300s. So I mean, like, that's a really useful tool, and you can use it during day trading to find bounces and stuff like that. So what up in detail? If you guys are digging the stream, make sure to leave a like. I do appreciate it. So this is TradingView, and I'll take a look at Apple real quick. It tells you much more. What are you saying? I don't see your first message. So what is it? It tells you much more. You can use it for way more than that too. Yeah, there's a multitude of different. That is the basic definition right there. That's going to be called volume profile. Hey, what's up, Sid? It's also really cool because the blue bars represent buyers and the yellow bars are going to represent sellers. So you can actually get an idea of if you have sellers sitting or selling pressure sitting above you, and in correlation with the chart, oftentimes you can find major points of resistance above you. So, hey, what's up? Still learning? That's good. Keep learning. We've got a lot of more educational material hopping in the. How do I draw fib? So fib extensions, usually you're going to go off of, you can go off of catalysts, right? So if earnings comes and it gaps up and it's been running for a couple days, you can use it from there. But I usually go with my swing low. and start from there. So swing low to the high, and that's usually so like with roadblocks or something like that. And I know like some people have different methods, but right here you can see on roadblocks, stretch that over. And it's actually adhering to these bounce levels quite well. Super impressive. But right here you can see fib retracement line bounce right there, 1036. And I drew those from the gap up right there at 937 all the way to the high there at 141.88. And then that's my fib retraceables right there. So. Can you get option orders filled on TradeStation through the Trading View interface? No, you cannot, unfortunately. Miss Diz trade this AM for a meeting, still holding Microsoft put down to 311. I actually had a long put, but I actually hedged myself with an upside call on Microsoft, and I took profit on the majority of Microsoft last week. So any position that I have, I just know inevitably that gap will get filled. It's anytime we fall really hard, we gotta bounce. So. I haven't gotten to Apple yet, so I was just answering a couple questions. So at the moment, I actually discussed this this weekend, and this was the red line that you see right here. That was the point. That is the point that we need to hold. That is the point that if we close below, I would anticipate potentially further downside. We did see London today get smoked, and I want to also mention to you that Apple has a massive gap to the downside at 164.28, closing all the way at 162. This is caused by the news that they put out. So anywhere below, I would honestly say anywhere back below 165, and that gap is likely to get filled. You can already see selling pressure right there at 167.85. Look at the volume profile. You can see a spike. That is where sellers have taken a stand at the moment. And if you finish with this odd looking doji here, more than likely you will see the start of a reversal at that point. So I'm actually still up 31% on my Microsoft. Oh, you need that drop on Apple? Yeah, it'll fill that gap eventually. When will Roblox gap fill? What gap? Oh, to the downside? I imagine so. That's a catalyst I can't predict, but it will fill. It will fill eventually. Can I zoom out? What do you mean? Do you want me to like zoom in or zoom out? What do you mean? Crowd. I'll look at A and D too. Crowd. Ooh, yikes. All right, so I actually did this chart this weekend too. This thing is in desperate need of a bounce, and you can see that sellers have lost a considerable amount of momentum here. TTM indicator is pretty much at its max, so it's probably hit a bottom. It's oversold. The volume on the bottom right here on a couple days after earnings was really, really, really high. You fell into earnings with some serious momentum. So that being said, I can't, and I'd have to go down to hourly. At the moment, you have the trajectory or the look as if you could continue to the downside. That's just what it looks like at the moment. But if you close today with this doji candle, then anywhere above 193, I would anticipate a push into the 196.75 range and potentially back and retesting $200. And that's if you close today with this particular candle. But if you do not, and you show a lot of weakness or the market continues to fall, then my price target, right, could change drastically, and it would likely end up right down here at 179 or 180, and that's where I would see crowd falling. So, what about mine? Mime, M-I-M-E. Always a pleasure in watching. Any thoughts on Clove? I'll take a look at the chart. I'm actually going to set an alert here on crowd or don't you do crypto? I do, but I'm not. I don't like trade crypto that much. I just invest. So Clove, ooh, man, I tell you what, you're at all-time lows. You could do some type of retracement pattern yeah, on a fib retracement or fib extension. Me personally, I don't see anything other than a technical bounce because you are oversold. You're really far away from any catalyst. Feb earnings is not till projected to be till February. That being said, if there any type of squeeze activity or AMC or anything happens like that, watch for Clove to pop off of something like that. That being said, people are going to directly target the gap. 586 is where the gap starts on Clove, and $6.37 is where the gap closes. So that being said, more than likely, I don't see a catalyst at the moment, but I do see a technical bounce at a minimum up to 485. So thoughts on Sony in detail? Wow, so bossy. In detail, and I almost don't want to do it, but I'll do it. All right, so right off the bat, I kind of speculated this would end up coming into play at some point. Interesting setup here. I think Sony would be good and can and should be good for a grab here relatively soon. So what I'm anticipating at the moment, and I've got it kind of lined up so that if Sony closes, now here's what I'll also throw this out. Sony could end up moving back down to the 117.50 range, and that's where I'm actually looking to pick it back up again. That being said, Sony is a great new trader, swing trading stock, but at the moment, I don't see any strength on Sony whatsoever to continue moving it to the upside. I do see buyers present here at this level, but right now, today is not showing me any real signs of significant strength. So, DKNG. DKNG daily candle is trying to go and engulf the 31.27 level, and more than likely DKNG would run to $33 flat. If you take a step out to the daily, you will see that this is a classic textbook, and I'm actually going to take off my watermark because it kind of is fucking me up. I know it looks cool, but it's not really that cool. Or you know what? I'll leave it on, but I'm going to turn that bitch way down. Okay, so DKNG, this is a classic Head and Shoulders, and the sentiment behind sports gambling has been really rocky, with some states still standing their ground on bans, other states implementing new rules, and even higher sales tax. So I think that's been having a major effect on the price action of DraftKings. DraftKings also had a Hindenburg report come out, which is a short report from a short company, or a short company, a hedge fund, and they had a pretty bearish opinion on this, thinking basically calling them scams or fraudulent. That being said, I don't really see any significant signs of strength, but I do see signs of a technical bounce again. So if you go and take a step back and line up support and resistance just linear, you'll notice that bouncing DKNG bounces off of 2750. That is a previous bounce point for DraftKings before it made a major recovery. And that's going back all the way till July of last year. That being said, in my opinion, today's close is going to tell you everything you need to know about what's going to happen the next couple of days. Again, if you get above 31.21 and close there, a 9-day moving average retest, which is $33, is highly likely. So. AMC, oh Lord. If I could tell new traders to do one thing, it would be to leave AMC alone. I have, how many times, why don't we see you buying or selling? Because I'm done trading. I'm up over $2,900 today, so I'm done for the day. I'm not being greedy. I slammed Disney. I slammed Roblox. I even snagged a weekly on Airbnb and took profit off of that one. So I'm up. The only thing I'm down on right now is I do have Airbnb runners to potentially take into a gap, and those are down 11%, which is $45 off the contract. So Joseph, we're not taking any new members, unfortunately, into our Discord. We're closed at the moment. We do not believe in just mass people. We don't want a ton of people to. Yeah, there you go. Day traders also just usually lunchtime comes around and we step back, but not taking any Discord members at the moment, just because we want to be able to meet with everybody, see who's in the place to trade, who's doing well, who's not. Obviously, if people are new, we reject a lot of people. So that's like a whole process. And we don't reject them because they're new, but we just don't want people who are brand new and trying to learn paying for a service that they don't need to pay for. You don't need to pay for my group. My group is not all of a sudden just going to with an overnight success rate make you who you want to be as a trader. You have to have some fundamental knowledge before that. So listen, death crosses are I feel like they need to change the name on that, because a 200-day EMA crossover is a sign to buy, not sell. Yeah, of course. We'll open back up maybe towards the end of December, but for the time being, we got to make sure that we do it the right way. So, Johnny, that's great. I'm glad. I know that a lot of people made money here in the Discord. Or my Discord there's a free part of my Discord. So I pay a graphic designer to create a bunch of free content for you guys. And my only goal here is to allow people the opportunity to choose who they want to trade with. Because as soon as you have a good understanding of what's going on here, which is not as hard as they make it seem, there's a lot of groups who want to make trading seem harder or more extravagant than it is. That way you feel too intimidated to try and learn on your own, and you have to follow them continuously. And that's what we want to avoid there. So that being said, just getting that base knowledge, being able to avoid the courses, avoid groups like Team Bull Trading, and stuff like that, and do this for yourself. If you don't want to do it for yourself and you just want to take signals, then what I'm saying doesn't matter. And I personally, I don't really take people who are just looking for straight signals. I also can't really help people who are not willing to face reality. And the fact that, there is, this does take work. It does take dedication, but it's also not something that you have to do all fucking day. And that's another misconception, that none of us here on TikTok are full-time day traders. I day trade as a source of income, but I leverage my time in the market so that I don't have to sit here all day. Yeah. So, and the goal is to learn while you earn. Exactly. So, I mean, you're always learning, but the goal is to help people learn. And I don't go live all the time, but yes. And I'm not scared to say it. I do think asset entities is a scam. I do not think that these guys I would be happy to go toe to toe with one of these cats, because I personally know too much about what goes on in there from people who used to work for them, that I just can't I cannot endorse the hype shit. I'm not a hype guy. I don't believe in, like, maybe I'll do a TikTok one day where I dance. That's probably not coming anytime soon. Not that I love dancing. But I'm not here to get people gassed up on the thought that if they join the market within a couple of weeks of taking my signals, you'll be financially free. That is a fucking lie. Excuse me. Sorry. You should grow out of that stash, Garrett. Ouch. Ouch. I was gonna shave this morning, but I got chocolate milk. Stocks are going to collapse. Thank you, Timothy. What's a signal? Signal is me telling people follow my trades to a T, right? Hey, what's up, Angel Bay Trades? Nice live last night. Like your setup. But yeah, so I kind of say, yeah, so signal is like, I'm telling people I'm taking a Disney 150 call at this mark. So the stash is nice. I'll take it, but thanks. Y'all should have seen we were drinking last night. Oh, thanks for the panda. What am I reading? Reading the comment. Look at BA. Oh yeah, I see it. Oh my god. Oh, I called it. What do I drink? I drank this last night. Stranger Beans crafted. I drink a lot of mead, so. Well, not. I don't actually don't drink a lot. I drink like once a month, so. I don't leverage. I don't use margin. Get SoFi calls. I actually have leaps on them. That robe was dope. That robe was dope. Thank you for learning. Appreciate all your work. Thank you. I'm glad to see you're doing well. So yeah, I was. I was just perusing TikTok and I saw your live. So you must be on a different time zone because by the time I'm going to bed, I see you. BZFD. Yeah, I'm a long BZFD. Yeah, so I absolutely do. Oh my God, dude, I can't chart that, dude. I'm sorry. I can't. I would never lie to you and tell you that I can chart that. I can't, dude. There's no chart here. Let me zoom in just so you guys don't think I'm crazy. Wait, look, I can't chart that. So I am a long-term investor who invests in stocks, and I use options to leverage gains and losses. So if I see a stock falling, I do not just watch. I am a very active investor. I'm constantly trying to protect my investments, make money to the downside, and reinvest it back into that. I do scalp. I do not scalp stocks. I use options to trade. Today I used options and I came out around 75% and 86% on a couple contracts right now. On Disney, I still have just a few Disney calls, and they're up around 42% right now. So, I don't know about the the Moonscape, dude. I have no idea. This is TradingView. But anyway, I apologize, dude, but that is unchartable. The only thing I can tell you is there's clearly a level right here. That's going to be at 863. But other than that, dude, this is a coagulated hot dog water mess that is unchartable in my opinion. I was up $2,900. I am currently getting a little bit closer to 3K for the day. So does SQ have any downside, potentially even if oversold? Maybe not downside, but chop consolidation. What are leaps? Leaps are going to be usually expirations or contracts that expire at least 6 to 8 months out. And usually you're selecting a price, a strike that is far out of the money. It's almost like it's a very speculative trade. I did leaps last year on things like Plug and Blink and ended up almost tripling my account. So you're making 150K a month. You ask and will tell me. Oh, shit. Do I read the news to make a decision? Yes. So every single morning, and I'm surprised he's not on right now, or maybe I didn't press play. But I listened to Benzinga Pro. I'm about to turn it on right now. So I listen to Benzinga Pro, and every morning I listen to the upgrades, downgrades. I listen to news coming in on Apple, for example. Apple having good news could spur a little bit of positivity in the market, therefore give things like Disney the opportunity to go and fill its gap. But I do absolutely use Benzinga Pro. The link is in my bio. They have screeners, they have signals, they have option flow, they have scanners, they have the news, they have calendars with dates for FDA approvals. So hit the link. The trial only takes your phone number. It is actually the cornerstone of my trading. So, Trading Ticks is actually in my Discord. So, I actually have. They're already in there. So my Discord is only $60 a month. Again, we are closed at the moment. But it is $60 a month, so you're able to kind of bypass that. So where to learn technical analysis? Inside of my Discord, I have a bunch of free Discord material, pretty much a free course in there. So yes, how much money do you invest to get this much benefit daily? So it fluctuates. But for me, I've had a strategy that I repeat every month. Or sometimes it runs into 2 months, but I usually start with a set amount. It started a long time ago with $500, and I would take it to 10 grand and I would start over. And I did that. I did that probably over 30 times, until I became perfect, or what I thought was as good as it was going to get. And then I upgraded or started with a higher dollar amount, and I started to alter my strategy just a little bit in order to accommodate to the larger group. So at the moment, in order to return somewhere around 3K, I'm dealing with an account size of over 30K. I do not use all of my buying power. In fact, I use a very small percentage of my buying power. But I start with usually 25 to 30K at the beginning of the month. My goal is to get it around 50 and then take profit. If I don't hit that mark, usually that's just, it is what it is, and I'll start over again. So that is just how I have gotten over the psychological factor of hitting a wall. So a lot of the times people will take a dollar amount and they'll run it up into the thousands, or they'll triple X their account, and their mind is not ready to manage that money, and they will lose that money. Um, so obviously my net worth and my trading account are two different things. I do not personally need to use 100K to trade, because I am looking for sustainable, realistic gains. To try, first of all, like as a Discord owner, I feel that it's irresponsible to try and teach people while trading with a $300 to $500,000 account. It's not the same level. I'm at a different level, therefore I would just be conning people. And I feel like people with heavy amounts of equity who try and get you to join their group fail to explain that a high dollar amount account requires less exposure to the market in order to make significant gains. What makes gaps and filling them significant? They are extremely high probability trades that attract buyers and sellers. What platform am I using? This is trading. I use TradingView to trade, or to chart, and I use TradeStation to trade. The strategy that I use, the core foundation. What option flow platform you recommend? Honestly, my Discord, Trading Tick is good. Flow Algo is good. Those are decent ones. But I use Cash. Hold on one sec. So with gaps are going to provide the opportunity for buyers to get in on a high probability trade. That's a massive agreed upon thing. That's why it exists. And so a lot of the times buyers, when they see a gap to the upside, will start to pick up speed, i.e. Disney. And then at the opposite, sellers will attack gaps. And those gaps form by one day's, like for example, Apple. So Apple has a gap right now, and that gap is at 1664. If Apple was to lose 50% of this candle that it has right now, this previous hourly candle, more than likely sellers will get a little bit more aggressive to try and force Apple back into this gap. And that's kind of, this is actually a really good gap to trade and to keep track of. Who's your mentor? He's in our Discord.
PFB.
Trading View Buddies. Yeah, let's go, Angel Bay. How do you tell when a gap will fill? A lot of the times you're going to approach the gap. So for example, Airbnb, right? Airbnb has fallen significantly from its highs, leaving multiple gaps as it moves down. Obviously, it's a big company, and I believe it's a part of the S&P. So at some point, right, when it hits some of these key levels, supply and demand, more than likely it's going to bounce off of that. And when you see that it's oversold, I use a bunch of different indicators. So on Airbnb right now, I see a massive double bottom off of a major support. So, oh my God. So right here, there's a gap, and we could go down to the hourly and it becomes a little bit more clear. There's a gap right here, all the way from 190 all the way to 195, and there's even a gap above that closing at 202. So all that being said, Airbnb has fallen to a major support level, broken downtrend. So if I draw this dynamic means obviously it's not a linear, so there's not a line running this way, but a dynamic, which is also, they can be moved and adjusted. Linear resistances and supports rule the day. So all that being said, at the moment, all I need is for Airbnb with a broken downtrend to climb over my major moving average and get out of the supply zone, because as you move up there, buyers will start to notice that there's a gap above it, and that will actually drive up the price. So, can a gap fill twice? You can go over the same price, but no. Why use chart reading and not fundamentals? That's a good question, Anna Kim. So I do both, and I use technicals to. So technical analysis is, yes, a form of prediction, of studying previous price patterns and seeing how they may line up going into the future. For example, Tesla historically, when it makes a new high, will form a some type of triangle, usually a pennant, an ascending triangle, one of those two on the daily, and that is a form of consolidation that it habitually will use. So I meant to answer that. I'll answer that in just a second. But it's a form of risk management. So when I'm entering a trade, and I do trade on top of my long-term investments where I use more fundamental analysis, but when I'm entering a trade, I have an entry, exit, and stop loss. And a lot of those times are built off of previous rejection points, supply and demand, which goes into the next question. The market has been very technical. The original meta, I have made, I've made a lot of money. I've been really blessed, and I have done most of it with technical analysis. I don't worry about my fundamental analysis at all. Like whenever I feel heavy conviction in a stock, I'm looking to stay in it for a while. Usually 15 to I don't want to say 15 to 20 years, but like I say 10 to 15 years is I'm looking into a serious long-term investment. And so with that being said, if I have that mentality that I'm only looking to use options to leverage myself. So I use TradeStation. I did make dough on Disney. So, okay, so as far as a trading strategy, I'm actually going to give you guys, yes, there's always a chance to lose money, but you could also just get a regular job and rot away doing that, and not have any investments, because you need to have investments no matter what you're doing. I use TradyTix, it's in my Discord. So strategy. So if you're brand new, one of the two things that I would inquire for you to learn, and this is a part of everybody's strategy, whether they like it or not, you need to learn, and I have these resources in my Discord right now. You need to learn supply and demand. That is one. You need to learn the strat. Those two things rule the market. That is where everything returns to. So supply, demand, and that's and then the strat. So I have videos posted in my Discord of those particular strategies and using supply and demand. And then from there, other indicators, dynamic resistances and support, become only confirmation to the trade. So supply and demand and the strat. I use the EMAs, and I also use what's called yeah, exactly. So I also use what's considered or what's called the whole ribbon indicator. And you guys can see that right there. So this is that indicator that is flipping from green to red. I use that, and most of the time, and I'm actually working on automating a dollar cost average strategy. So I use this as a momentum indicator and a trend switch. So dental school, what happened? Oh, dude, dental school, what's up? So yes, so 22 lifestyle, supply and demand are other words for support and resistance, but they're different. So support can come in the form of a trend, right? So a trend can be a downtrend, right? That would be support. Now, whereas it's going to have what's called a confluence. So these things are going to run into each other. And that's often how you find concrete bounce spots. You can use Fibonacci. That's another level to, and Fibonacci it sounds complicated. It's not. But essentially, yes, they are the same thing. So Lots of people sell this shit like it's good. I do not sell any courses. I refuse to sell any courses. You'll never. Angel Bay Trades is great. Yeah, she's really honest. And I like her lives at night. She does go over some pretty nice setups. So I haven't caught a ton of her content, but I'm not that great at TikTok. So but I don't sell either. There you go. Diamond hands, baby. So the name of the ribbon is a whole ribbon indicator, HULL ribbon indicator. This is a long-term trend indicator, trend finder. And I personally love it. I actually know one of the people who made the indicator or had something to do with the indicator creation. InSilico, INSILICO, on TradingView. So if you guys go to TradingView, and if you guys want, you need to go into our Discord. If you have Thinkorswim, I do have a code that you can input into your Thinkorswim that will give you the whole ribbon indicator, and it will auto-generate itself. So, but yeah.
TSLA Tesla.
Can I trade stock off of option flow only? That is very risky. How long did you take for you to be at this level? I would say a year and a half is when I think a year and a couple months, I really hit my stride. I was blessed to have a lot of mentors who saw something in me, though I'm not sure. Obviously, worked out well, but I did have mentors and people who saw that I was kind of moving quickly, so they helped me. So my journey is different than others, but of course I'm always perfecting my craft. So, but yeah. And yeah, all my info is always going to be free. So I know you said you don't trade on earnings, but Costco, I do trade earnings sometimes. I'm just not like looking to like go crazy. Is MA and SMA different? Yeah. So you have a moving average as different they calculate that moving average a little bit differently. Simple moving average is just going to take the the average price obviously over the entire. So it's everything. And with the things like an EMA, I always fuck that up, exponential, you're essentially adding extra weight to those moving averages. So the most recent price action is going to have a more impactful effect or more of an effect on the actual price action going or on the actual moving average going forward. I use the 200, 50, and 20-day EMA, not the SMA. But I do use the 9-day moving average. And moving averages and SMAs are pretty much go hand in hand, because if you were to line up the so if you go to indicators and you go, moving average right there, and you type in, like, let's change this to 20, right? So that's a 20-day moving average. And I'm going to get rid of the rest of them. So 20-day moving average there, and then if you type in SMA, so smooth moving average. So we're going to go over here, and again, 20-day EMA. These are going to be right around the same price mark, but moving at different trajectories. Did you like Avatar the last book? Yeah, I did. With that in mind, what settled being identity? Oh, never mind. People beefing in the chat. What are y'all beefing about? How did you expose yourself to be able to meet your mentor? I just put myself out there. What indicator lets you be able to read a stock? That's kind of a loaded question. What are people beefing in the chat? What are y'all beefing? I don't see any beef. Do you convert other cryptos into convert to other cryptos to or hold your positions? Mostly hold. Cash account. I do not recommend margin for anybody who's new, ever. So let me give you guys a better, I have it written down here in my Discord. So I want to give you guys the definition of a simple moving average, a moving average really quickly. So let's see. So for a simple moving average, the formula is the sum of the data points over a given period divided by the number of periods. For example, closing prices on Apple from obviously June 20th to 26th. I'm actually gonna skip that part because that's just the definition that you guys want to know. The moving average is a moving average typically uses daily closing prices, but can also be calculated for other time frames. Other price data such as the opening price, median price can also be used, and that's where a lot of the different moving averages come from. Obviously, the formula is kind of wonky, but I can give you guys again, this is all in my Discord, so you guys can go and read this for yourself. I personally use the EMAs. I don't even bother with the other moving averages because I have what works for me, and that's it. There are people who use the strat, right? They use the strat and they use the simple moving average. So SMA versus the strat, that's good. Thoughts on Starboy? Looks like he's trying to go do his thing. Wait. What are y'all arguing? I don't even see any arguments, but. Oh, so I like the EMAs. I personally like a little bit more weight. And it's been a kind of a over the period that I've been trading, I've noticed that my bottoms and tops run into my EMAs rather than my SMAs, and I personally just have found they fit my trading style a lot better. I would say that like where bottoms come in, I'm more or less averaging in. And so a lot of the times the 200-day EMA on the daily time frame is where I'll buy bounce trades off of rather than the SMA or something like that. And that's just from something that I've noticed. It doesn't mean that I'm right. It's just a preference. And I believe with the extra weight, when the price actually does recover those moving averages, it means it. It's going to move. So, but that's it. Do you trade bull bear flags? Yeah, of course. Bull flag, yeah. Does anyone know what the blue and yellow indicator? Yes, those I can answer that question. This is a volume profile. Volume profile is the indicator there on the right. So oh, I'm dope. You listen, guys. I mean I roast trolls too, but I I I just they're it's so weird. Because this guy is blocked. I don't even see this guy. I'm dope by accident. I don't even see his messages. Technical analysis books are in my Discord. I must have him blocked or something. Oh wait. I'm dope by accident. So by right away, I'm not talking about a dental job, which would probably be worth going to school. You know what I'm saying? But for somebody like me who did high-rise window cleaning and hung off of skyscrapers for under $25, that is rotting away. That is a disrespectful salary. And I personally feel that my life is a little bit more worth $25, considering the dangers. I also have I've been working construction and historical preservation jobs for all my adult life, and it feels like you're rotting. It feels like you're. Oh, do you really see? And that is hopefully you pay your man. But I used to do high rise window cleaning, and so yeah. Oh, dude, I respect dentists more than I actually. I'm looking for a really good dentist right now. To fix my back teeth that got. I got my teeth busted in when I went to jail for one joint. Yeah, a little bit of context, of course. But but yeah, I went to jail for a joint when I was 18 years old. And I did a year in jail for it, and I ended up getting my back teeth busted out on my second week in there. A bunch of people tried to rob my cell. And so ever since I've been dealing with over 30K in dental bills, which is half of the reason why I really took the stock market serious, is because I was able to start paying for a lot of that out of pocket, and continuously I still have surgery coming up here at the end of the year. So do I think Neo will fill its gap? Inevitably, yes. I jumped out of planes as a soldier. There you go. Hot dog water does the trick. Yeah, there you go. So, Emmanuel, we actually have admin who owns his own trucking service. I'm not actually sure the full details of what he does, but he drives trucks, does transportation, and he hasn't quit. And what I want to really get across to you guys that other Discord, and I think other people are not going to give to you guys is the fact that you guys. Hold on. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Somebody knocked on my door. You guys can ask me questions in my Discord. The Discord's free, so you can still message me. But what I was saying is you don't want to enter into this thinking that it's going to be your job, and that's not a discouraging statement. That's a realistic statement because that's what you want it to be. You want to be able to. An investment is a piece of your money that you're putting in in a way to leverage, right, and make more money off of. Not your life savings, not your entire time or like everything. So that being said, I don't recommend. I would recommend start looking into the future on what it is that you really want to do and how can trading help you. If you aim at nothing, you will hit nothing. So have an idea of what you want to get accomplished out of it, even if it's just something super tiny. And start small, accommodate to your schedule. So if you can only trade 2 days of the week, then set yourself up to do that. And then we have people who do that as well. With that being said, once you learn to integrate it and you have that discipline, you'll notice that it will open up the opportunity to start legging into a different lifestyle. But it's what if your dream is to day trade? Then I would say go get a job as an investment banker or a full-time day trader, CBOE, something like that. Go get certified. The fact of the matter is if you want to be a full-time day trader, is in New York on the floor day trading. If you're sitting in front of your computer all day, you're doing it wrong. That's not what we do. That's their job. This is just a way to leverage my time in order to make a little bit more money. So for me, a lot of guys try and go make 10, 15, $20,000, but big gains also come with big losses. I can mitigate working on it. I am working towards it. I am trying to mitigate the large losses, and I'm also trying. I set healthy stop losses, and that way, when I enter a trade, I know exactly where I'm going to cut, and I know exactly what I'm willing to lose. But I also, with that risk management, I I can make or $2,500 or $1,800. And for me, that's enough. I am looking for sustainable growth because if I was, in my mind, a doctor, right, an infectious disease doctor makes $1,000 a day. And that was one of the first things that ever blew my mind as a construction worker, as a regular everyday worker, is that somebody could literally go to work and pay rent in a day. Like that was insane to me. And so I just try, if I keep it humble, I stay humble. I don't ever get like fucking too cocky, and I stay realistic for everybody. So like I don't want to start trading with a $50,000 account and using all of it and legging into 100 contracts and then expecting you guys to get money out of that. No, because 100 contracts, I only need to stay in for a candle and I'm done. So taxes are a little, they're a little rough, but I pay them, so it is what it is. What am I seeing on Airbnb right now? I see Airbnb moving over the 180.50 mark. which is a major mark for Airbnb. Currently fighting with the level that I talked about earlier today. You actually broke above it and you're holding it. I love that. I love that hourly candle. I personally think that in the next week, if the market, with market cooperation, we should see Airbnb go fill a gap to 190 and close that gap at 195, and then even potentially fill a gap around the $200 mark.
Victor, November. LGBN.
What makes the option price so expensive? Why are crowd options? Well, think about it. It's 100 shares, right, of that company. So it's relative, right? So, Angel Bay, I have been invited to have it paid for by somebody, but I am in the process. I have to I guess at some point. So, but I would like to be verified. So, what dollar amount do you need to start? It doesn't matter what the dollar amount is. It's all you. You can start with 500, turn it into 11K, and then blow it all. I personally, my biggest issue became my best strategy. So I understood that, and you guys may have experienced this as well. When I would take $1,000,
ATVI, Activision to cut 20 contractors, will convert 500 to full time. Says job cuts require temporary worker restructuring. That's Alpha Tango Victor India ATVI.
never mind. Sorry, I just was checking that. God damn it, what was I saying? I forgot. Biggest loss. My biggest loss was 13K in a matter of minutes. So that is Benzinga Pro. That is the scanner that I use for my news. That's how I find momentum. That's how I find really a lot of my trades or setups. Is I'll hear some news, or I'll see a price upgrade, or I'll see so you guys can't see it right now, but I'll pull it over. So this is my Benzinga Pro page. And right now I have it, I have it turned, a lot of these turned off. So I have price spikes right here. And that'll give me any price that spikes over, say, 1%.
Yes, Pinterest, December 10, December 37 calls active on Papa Indy, November Sandy, Pinterest.
So I also use session highs, right? So Baidu just made a session high at 144.81. This morning I gave everybody $145 price target. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. But this is a really the link is in my bio for Benzinga Pro. We'll give it a shot first. So they do, I think it's like 100 something bucks a month, but it's kind of all in one. And even if you don't want to join my chat, this is a great, like, and you know, we're closed right now, so I'm not taking any new members anyway, but this is a great way to get an idea of what it's like to trade with a full arsenal of tools. Because at this, with Benzinga Pro, in my opinion, you have the news, which is crucial. So Bloomberg is 27 grand, you know. No, it's not mandatory to start. But yeah, so I my scanner here, right? So the scanner that I have right now, I can change market cap, I can change short share, I can literally, the details on this scanner rival any other scanner on the market. And then on top of that, you have movers, which shows you some of the top movers in the market at the moment. News feed here, and then this guy who reads you options and stuff like that. But yeah, you guys can hit the link in the bio, and it takes just your phone number. So let me go back up because I was reading. So I was talking about hold on, dollar needed. Yeah, so dollar amount needed to start. So let's talk about that for a second.
Romeo FSR.
So when it comes to starting with a dollar amount, it has nothing to do with, if you start with 10K, you can blow 10K in a day. If you start with 5K, you can blow that in a day. It has everything to do with you. And most people try and run with their nuts out. Well, let me not word it that way. They run before they can walk. And they end up eating shit, and they get a bad taste in their mouth. So the goal is to start with something simple, right? So obviously you need to learn the terminology, you need to learn all of this good stuff. But once you find a strategy that works for you, and that takes studying and understanding where you're coming from. So we have a list of rules on building a trading plan.
VN or Chevron shares resume after a circuit breaker.
Watch NVIDIA here. NVIDIA. Oh shit, there's NVIDIA. Hold on one second. I can't.
Shares halted on a circuit breaker from approximately.
Hold on. Nobody's even trading. You guys are the only people trading with me. Hold on one second. NVIDIA 295s. I see a $300 retest. Those are 540. The spread's not terrible. I think I'll leg into a small position here. I don't like breakout trades. You know what? I'm gonna wait until we open a new candle above 193.50. Once we open that candle and we pick up volume, I'll resume the trade. But I'll let this spike up and then I'll take the pullback if it presents that opportunity. But we'll see what happens.
$15 fall sweep.
So I have a lot of people comment on my screen setup. I do a lot more than just trade. I stream, I play video games. My son and I are going to create a game channel where we play games together. You know, my screen setup has nothing to do with what it takes to be a trader. So you should always learn how trading works before you throw a large amount of money in. There you go. So everybody, the strategies, everything, that's fine. The hard part of trading is when you hit dollar marks. So if you take 500, for me, I had a simple strategy where basically I would start with 500, and I was not having an easy time dealing with exposure to the active volatile market. So I decided, all right, well, in order for me to just at least feel out the trend, I'm going to enter a trade before the end of the day with momentum, with positive catalyst, and as long as SPY is moving up or down, could be that way too. And I would just short swing. So I would buy a call and sell it the next day. That simple. And I didn't have any other prerequisites than that. It was just buy. If we gap up, I sell. If we gap down, I might buy average down if I see a gap, and then I'll play the gap, and then I'll be out. And I did that, and I did that every single day until I noticed that at some point I stopped blowing my $500 account, because once I hit 10K, which was my psychological number that I could not get past, I would take that money and put it into my long-term investments or just into an account, and then I would continue to do what I was doing. So, but the thing that you can't teach is the psychology. That has everything to do with who you are, your personality, and the way that your awareness of your behavior and your emotional reaction to things. This is a purely, it's so psychological. It is one of the reasons why market makers are able to do what they do, is by jerking the stock around and causing you guys to sell, or jerking the stock up and causing you guys to FOMO in. Because at the end of the day, if 90% of the stocks are owned by, the rich or whatever, moving those around, institutions using a little bit of money to move a stock around is a good way to manipulate things. So a gap is when the price closes at a lower mark. So, or a higher mark. So let's say like you close at $20 and you have a news catalyst overnight and it gaps up to 24. And by a gap, that means the price opens up higher or lower, significantly higher or lower, leaving a gap on the chart. What's up, Medikirk? Haven't seen you in a while. Little Pikachu picture. But this and even this are going to be the two most important things. You just got out of jail. Jesus, bro. DM me on Discord, bro. We'll catch up. Yes, you can lose more than... no. So you only lose what you put in, but if you're I think if you short options, you can incur some losses, but no, yeah, just avoid shorting on margin, and the losses will not be unlimited. So,
The highs
bruh, what? I'm watching NVIDIA right now because if NVIDIA rejects this mark of 94.50, then this could be a bear flag, and then we could break down. And NVIDIA is also up against its 9-day moving average and a previous supply zone above it. So NVIDIA would have to show some pretty nice strength here. Look at, damn, that's nice. I have one Discord, and I trade in there, and there's 6 other admins in there as well. So I do trade after hours if there's movements. How did I lose 13K in a few minutes? I was in NVIDIA calls. This is one of the biggest mistakes that I've ever made. I decided I was very confident in the setup, and I think without the tweet, because it took a week after that and the trade actually went through. So it actually did end up playing out the way that I thought it would, but just had a massive dump. And that was caused by something that is out of my control, but I was still in a bad place. So I entered around $15,000, and this is a good part of the learning process, but I entered a heavy position into NVIDIA. And Donald Trump tweeted that there was not going to be a stimulus, and I was at the grocery store. And that was probably the most expensive almond milk I had ever bought in my life. Because at that point, there was no salvaging anything, and I was pretty fucking beat up about that shit. But at the end of the day, I picked myself back up, and I realized how bad of a fucking mistake I'd made. I was like, Jesus Christ, but it's a part of the game, and I learned a lesson. So I use TradeStation. I do one-on-one trading. I do it through my Discord. So if you're in my Discord, you can schedule a one-on-one with me via my Calendly. I have a hard time managing anything outside of that without charging, and that's what I don't want to do, because I feel like I can teach you just being closer to me isn't going to make it any different. Some people feel better because they have my phone number or they're in my Patreon. And that's okay. If that's just a comfort thing, that's fine. But you can learn the majority of this outside and for free. Oxman, it has everything to do with the strategy. So if I'm trading, if I'm day trading or swing trading, I'm going to be paying attention to the daily and maybe the hourly. Day trading, it could be the hourly and the 15-minute as well. And then with scalping, I could be on the 1 to the 5. But for example, my race car brakes, that's an average repair, and that's a hobby. Corrupt media. That's actually pretty funny. You can't be perfect in this game. How do you avoid mistakes? I mean, you're a human, so you'd have to stop being a human. But aside from that, if you are $300 every day since Thursday of last week, let's go. Thank you, Chicken Strip. Books recommendation for books. I have a ton of free books on my Discord, all for free.
Blue Hat Interactive shares 57 cents at the high 28% now on that the earnings report by company.
Yeah, the 1 minute. Yeah, I use the 1 minute when I'm scalping. But books, I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, make sure to follow my YouTube. Oh, speaking of YouTube, I guess we're still streaming on YouTube, aren't we? Damn, look at that. I forgot that I'm streaming on YouTube. Well, I guess YouTube's been getting a good tutorial here as well. So sorry about that, YouTube. I didn't realize you guys were still connected. Good thing I wasn't like farting or anything in here by myself. That would have been weird. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and log off because I'm about to hop off here as well. So but you guys have a good afternoon.